Welcome everybody! Welcome back! This is part 3 of our 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim playthrough. Aegis? Aegis? Never know how to pronounce that word. How do you pronounce it, Lobo? Aegis, yeah. That's how they pronounce it in Leaderboard. You say Aegis?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't like Google Translate itself.
Yeah, Xenoblade pronounced with Aegis is probably right. Yeah, Aegis. Yeah. Aegis Rim. So, it's time to get back in the robot and solve the mystery, save the world. So, where did we leave off last time? I mean, when you talk about this game, talking about where we last left off is like really hard.
We left off with the jump to the future with, what's his name, killing his best friend. And he was much older than his best friend because he's saying his friend is evil.
Don't remember what you're talking about.
The guy that lost his memories and was going by a different name, he had his name back and memories back, was much older and was like, friend, you are the reason why the world has ended, and this was like in 2065.
Yeah, it sounds fairly familiar character with that.
Main character.
Oh yeah, main character boy. Good have it. The final battle begins. Oh, that's interesting. This is right at the end of the timeline. So, we're all going
Well,
out
I guess
of
they
order.
are entering the robot.
Alright, we're a bad start. We need to, jump into some story. So, who do we want to see more of right now? Oh yeah, we just unlocked, a new character, didn't we? Oh no, that was Yuki, wasn't it? And we started her thing, did we?
Yeah, that was what we were going to.
Right.
And we were like trying to find different paths. I think.
Yeah, that's right, she was, brought into the SIU. Tells her not to pursue Natsuno Minami's disappearance. And she goes and protects her, yeah. Gosh, I don't know where we should jump to. Just pick one at random, alright.
Not. That's gonna keep being my thing. Just her story is the most interesting to me.
What's her chart like? Well, there's still a few more choices in her route. Alright, why not? I'll jump back in. So I don't know if we can unlock these yet, but we'll see what happens.
Right. Senpai, what's going on?
Is this the same as before?
Minami,
Yeah.
someone's trashed our...
Yeah.
Also, watch... Watch... Step... Watch... Did you see that, Minami? Crap, this... You know what I think?
This is
It's
different.
a spy
This is
camera
absolutely
from a
different.
It
peeping
is
Tom.
different. What the fuck?
It's
What
the
the fuck
same
is this
creep that
game?
trashed this room. He must have set this up.
Alternate reality, the real. Oh my god.
It's timelines or world lines. It's just
I
annoying.
can't believe
that they're
my piece
mixing
working.
them
That means
into the
she
story.
can't know. Actually, this is mine. Yours? Yeah, it's an alarm clock. A clock?
It's an alarm clock.
Anyway, gotta go. My alarm clock.
So you just carry it around? Yeah, well, the thing is, I can't seem to tell time unless I look at this clock. Isn't it kinda big?
See ya.
It's for weight training.
nothing else I can do with it.
Huh? You're going home dressed like that? Yeah. I'm just in a hurry, so...
What's it calling attention to it?
Mm-hmm.
Man in black.
Okay, so evade the man in black?
Yeah.
Aha, they're really, because you got caught by him before, yeah. So now this should be completely different.
Yep.
But she definitely did not come across BJ before, so there was still difference to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Okay,
here.
time to go forward in time again, I guess?
We're going back to the future.
Yeah.
Where should we look this time?
Oh. Sector question mark?
What's that one at the bottom?
Sector 5,
Would you
1945.
consider Back to the Future a
Whoa,
B movie or
so we
like
can
a
travel to the
Hollywood
past
blockbuster?
too?
It's a B blockbuster?
Hey, that's the year the Pacific War ended.
It's like it's a bit too good to be just like a B movie, right?
Yeah,
But it
right.
like absolutely is one. Like all of it is so dumb.
It's got the vibe of a B movie, yeah. Alright, so what are options here?
How about
Sector 1, no
I see.
What's sector 2?
What about sector
2065. We have been.
That's where we saw the tribe.
It's too deep.
What's sector 1? Oh, this is quite a bit in the future, isn't it? So if we go...
Well, this should be like the same. Like this is the same day, different. Or wait, is it even the same day? Because like a different thing happened at the start, right? That would mean that maybe this is from when she already saw her friend with the Men in Black.
Yeah, it's hard to know. Hello, BJ. Shift again. Oh, it's so
Your
confusing.
best friend's middling is where we left off.
That was where, yeah, she got caught by the Men in Black. Or almost caught.
Well, yeah, almost got.
Yeah, well, I suppose we have to finish this scene before we see where it is in the timeline.
What's that one at the bottom?
Sector 5, 1945.
Whoa, so we can travel to the past too? Hey, that's the year the Pacific War ended. Let's check it out.
Access code approved. Designating sector.
He's like totally on board with just time traveling and shit. Like,
It was like, let's just go. What could go wrong?
let's just fucking go.
No way! How cool is this? This building is all old and musty in
Going
my
back in
time,
time is not
but it
okay.
smells like fresh wood. They must have just built the place. This all feels like a dream. Check it out, BJ. It's my school in the past. You really can jump back and forth through time, can't you?
Not to know.
I know. We have to be careful not to change anything in the past, or else we'll totally screw up the future.
I've seen Back to
You're
the Future.
If
already.
we're 40 years in the past, then Dad's only
Wait,
3 years old.
He's
He's
did
probably
Back
at
to the
Grandma's
Future
house.
come out already? Because wasn't that 1985?
Was it?
It was the 1980s for sure because he went back 30 years and it was the 1950s.
You're gonna have to look that up.
I am looking it up.
Yeah, 1985 is the year.
Yeah. Wait, so that means this game is taking place the year Back to the Future came out?
That's totally intentional.
It is.
I'd love to see that.
So is it
A quick peek
summertime
wouldn't
right now?
hurt, would it?
Because it was July 3rd, 1985.
Man.
Not sure. Game doesn't
This
give
is
us
my
many
classroom.
dates.
The sign looks a little different,
Yeah.
though.
Probably because it'd be really hard to, like, make this game work with dates when you've got all the world lines and stuff.
So, is the Sentinel here?
I've detected a drone signal. An active Sentinel is present.
Okay. Where?
Someone's here. We've got to hide.
Who dat?
Her mom.
Well, that's the boss's dude.
Goto-san,
Right on time. Here's your pill supply for the month.
are these the same ones I had last month?
Why do you ask?
Please, just be honest with me. The pills you've been giving me, they let me see the future, but these new pills
Oh,
are
oh,
different.
they can see the future now. They can see the future now. That's a big detail.
I feel awful when I take them. And they make me forget what I've seen in my dream.
You must continue your treatment. They'll completely eliminate your nightmares.
Nightmares? These don't feel like...
Trust me. They'll help you revert to your original state. We're putting an end to this operation.
Interesting.
Goto-san, please wait! I can't forget. It's our only hope of survival. It's no use. I can't remember. The weapon at Ayame Pass. No. I can't remember anything. Was that Goto-senpai? How's that even possible? How could he be here? 40 years in the past. Maybe it was his grandpa. Looked just like him.
A Sentinel at Ayame Pass.
Huh?
The place that woman mentioned.
All right, Ayame Pass. Wait, you mean where the park is?
There is no park in 1945. Let's go.
Okay.
Natsuno, wrong way.
Okay. Surely I can
She's
exit
just
either
like
way.
beat it, like, wrong, idiot.
That's a robot, alright.
Can you try not to ditch me? Can't believe we're running around in a military base. What if they find us?
Natsuno definitely feels more like the main character.
So this is the Sentinel. It's huge. How does someone lose something so freaking big?
The Sentinels are linked to the shifter. It was shifted here.
Crazy. Anyhow, I'm just glad we found it.
This is Sentinel number 19.
It's good to know that they don't just phase in and out of
Is
existence.
19 hers? Is 19 hers?
I don't remember. Can we find out somehow?
In like the gameplay list, maybe. Like, I mean, go to the page where like the battles take place when she is in the battle.
Yeah, we can't.
It has like this and then. Okay.
Um,
Well, it doesn't really matter.
I have my notes. I wrote down a lot of the Sentinels. 1919. Keitaro. Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's not how it is.
Sentinel number 17, created to fight against the tripods. It's also the robot that BJ used to pilot. Right. You said number 17.
Correct. We're searching for Sentinel number 17. Number 19 belonged to a comrade. I cannot pilot his Sentinel.
Yeah, Sentinel 17 is Natsuno's Sentinel.
Okay.
What happened to
I have confirmed a cease in his vital functions.
Do you mean... he's...
Damn.
Correct. He is dead.
BJ...
A critical change has been detected.
Huh?
The Sentinel's primary system has been altered. Someone bypassed and rebuilt it.
I don't really know what that means. Maybe one of the people here did something to it.
That would be impossible with the technology of this era.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 0800.
Someone's coming.
Okay, we better do something about that.
I don't understand. Why is Professor Doji suspending operations? I know the Sentinel like the back of my hand, and I have no problem taking it to the front lines. Even there, I can perform at full power. So, why? Alright, enough. I'm starting to sound like Takatoshi-san.
Wait, is this
Nothing to get
before she
riled
brought
up
him
over.
over? Because then that would make more sense why she was like, hey, have him stay at your place.
Or after.
I'm sure the people in charge have their reasons. Once the order comes, I'll be ready to lay down my life.
But this is before that happened.
And
yeah.
even if it never does, I'll still be ready.
He's gonna fight too? Dang! Now someone's coming from the other way. Jeez.
Boy. Good job.
It's been a while, number 19.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look at you. Well, it looks like an alternate route was successfully created. It actually worked. And on my second test subject, no less. Impressive, Keitaro Miura. Nanomachine reconstruction agitates the brain, but you endured the process without losing your mind. With this data, I'll be able to take over the Sentinels.
Oh, wow.
Goodness, I should be on my way. Professor Doji's security detail will return any moment. As
So they've got
promised,
their own
I'll remove
agenda.
the lock on the Sentinel. And there's one more thing I'd like to do, just for good measure.
I think I might
There we
notice this,
go.
actually.
As long as they come into contact with Miura-kun, the data should spread to the others.
If they're who I think it is, they were in the Clan Ed dub.
What?
Who was that guy?
That voice actress is in the Clan Ed dub, I'm pretty sure.
You think so?
Yeah, they were the,
Let's hurry.
Yeah,
the
you're
cat
right.
as a person in Misai's story. I think.
Oh. Whatever his name is, I forget.
Yeah, they're kind of only around for a couple episodes.
Emo or something.
We're here, BJ.
Should know that. I don't remember his name.
Someone's coming. Quick, hide.
I'm
Katsuki.
pleased the data is complete.
Katsukishima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose negotiating with the
And
professor was the
it
right
was
choice.
Shannon Emmerich. And what is?
The settings have been tampered with.
I don't see any video
Was
game
someone just here?
credits.
It seems this gate has been compromised as
probably
well. I'll set it back to its original key. I'd best take my leave.
Did he just use the gate? Is he an alien
Oh no,
too?
we're stuck in the past.
Change the key. I can no
Oh
longer
no.
shift.
Seriously? We can't go home?
Analysis will be complete in 78 hours and 24 minutes.
I can't stay here that long. Can't we find another way back to the
Yes,
future?
you can. You're traveling through time.
The gate and the Sentinel are the only
Oh,
safe
I
methods
guess you're
of
worried
shifting.
about being safe.
The Sentinel.
What was that just now?
Someone else is coming.
Why are you hiding?
They have to hide.
Alright.
It came from around here, I think. Tokisaka Shrine. Maybe I saw a visiting god. Not likely. So much for my first day of time off. It's already night. Chihiro's probably worried about me. Shh.
Uh-oh.
State your name. I know you're there. Freeze! Who are you?
No.
To be continued. Okay, so now if you go back to this thing, will we get yet another different thing? Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Interesting. Oh yeah, she's locked out now. Complete Yuki Takamiya's girl with red glasses effect.
Okay. So you're not even allowed to go back and do other routes of the same day?
Yeah, it feels to me like those routes are... we're kind of being guided along them. Almost.
Yeah. Because it wasn't exactly like... You would have had to get caught by the man in black on that second path, right?
Yeah.
Then it would have gone back to the first one?
Yeah, right. But like the option to evade him, I don't think was even present the first time.
No. You kind of just screwed up. I was watching.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna need characters now. So.
Mr. Jojo Pose.
Oh, okay. We're in space.
Miura-kun? What do you need?
Do I have to need something to hear your voice?
I guess not, but we're supposed to be working. How's everything on your end?
Sector 2's construction is going pretty smoothly so far.
Sector 2.
We should be able to sustain a second colony soon. All it'll take is 4 more orbit stops. You doing okay?
Still getting used to zero-G. And trying not to puke. As for the project, we've got a few complications. Got the ethics committee breathing down our necks.
Didn't know space exploration was a matter of ethics.
No, they're all worked up about our machines. Their self-replication is what's making the board nervous. May lead to the invasion of intelligent life or something.
They're worried about a war with aliens that might not even exist. Shouldn't our ethics team be more grounded in reality?
You're one to talk. Still reading about history 24/7?
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff. I'm reading about the Pacific War right now.
200 years ago, right? When this all started?
Part of a world war involving countless powerful
When
nations.
is this like 20 past 100? Or like this 2100 years? Because 200 years ago would put this at 2140.
I think that's what they said. Yeah.
Why does the time keep getting further? But I guess this like lines up with what I was saying. It was like technology advanced too far. Aliens came and got mad about it. Then tried to fight it and sent technology back in time, and then that made them come back in time for us too.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is before, like, because they're talking about space exploration and like. It doesn't seem to be a post-apocalypse right now. This is pre-apocalypse.
Yeah, so this is the beginning of the story, which also is 200 years in the future.
This is the Alpha World line.
Like I said, fascinating stuff.
And I think these self-replicating machines are actually our enemy.
If I could pick an era to be born in, I'd live around then.
Sounds like a big
I'm not a
mess to
fan
me.
of we created the monster.
Oh, well, if you'd like, I could send over some light reading on it.
I think I'll pass. So, any idea when we can meet up again?
It'll be about 420 hours till the next time I'm off.
Nice.
I'll keep in touch, Natsuno.
That's Natsuno. What the fuck? Why is Natsuno?
Yeah.
What?
Good. I
Well, that kind of makes sense. So all of them have had their memories erased and were put back in time because they were the only ones who could fight the robots. I mean, that wasn't explicitly said, but it's like totally believable. Otherwise, Juro doesn't make any sense, right? Juro was, we already knew, was from the future, but also in the past.
Yeah. Okay, skipping ahead.
Particularly cloudy day. Skipping ahead back 200 years.
Yeah.
Takatoshi-san.
A brand new schoolhouse with all its luxuries and not a single student attending.
They need every able-bodied student at the factories.
I know, we're in a state of emergency. Just a shame that it's come to this, I suppose.
I heard a rumor from the Marines at the port. They say we have no ships left. That it's a hopeless war. He's a year above me, but we grew up in the same town together. He was such a mess. Seems like he's shaped up, though. He's found a certain dignity ever since he enlisted.
What's wrong, Keitaro? You resent being drafted?
No, just... Of all people, why'd they choose me?
Don't let your nerves get to you again. You'll get to fight for your country before your peers. That's an honor and a privilege. You don't have to worry anyway. One look at it, and you'll know this war is ours.
At what exactly?
I can't say too much out here, but we have a secret weapon. Our own key to victory.
What? To win the war of robots?
You'll see it in the armory soon enough.
But we're just students. Why do we have access to something so secret?
Because we've been chosen as pilot cadets for that very weapon. But keep it quiet. Maximum level security. Not even your family can know.
Understood. A secret weapon powerful enough to win the war. And out of all the potential pilots across Japan, they chose me. What can I do?
Also,
Will
since
I be any help at all?
This is World War II, we are the enemies here.
Yeah.
Japan comes at us with giant robots in World War II. Yeah, that'd change the war.
So what is this new weapon?
We've been calling it a Sentinel, a heavily armored craft that requires a pilot to operate. It'll help us gun down the enemy at our shores.
So the Americans really are coming for us.
We've been forced to abandon many of our posts overseas. At this rate, we'll have to end this on the mainland. Our homeland's future is in the hands of this Sentinel. But they're good hands. A single Sentinel rivals aircraft carriers in terms of power. No, it could outmatch an entire military on its own. Whatever they've got will keep our homeland safe.
Don't match a nuke.
And one day,
I don't think so.
we'll take the fight to American soil. Huh. I didn't think anyone else would come here.
What if America?
I'll see who. Tamao-san.
So this is where you've been hiding. Takatoshi-san. Goodness, look at you. Such a gentleman now.
Hey, Tamao-san. What brings you here?
I had to see Keitaro-san off. And when I heard you were back too, I had to come. I wanted to give you this. I made some ohagi for you. Maybe you and Takatoshi-san can share them.
Well, I am partial to ohagi.
The rations don't give us that much sugar. I'm afraid they won't be very sweet.
I'm sure they'll be delicious. Thank you. Is this a friend of yours?
Other one we know.
Yes, I invited her along.
Pardon me, but have we met?
Oh, that's Kiriko-chan. She came to us from Tokyo.
It's fine. You
Oh,
really
he's
don't have
probably
to
not
introduce me.
But he's asking about you, Kiriko-chan.
I'm Kiriko Doji, sirs.
I'm Takatoshi Hijiyama. Pleased to meet you. Wait, Doji? Any relation to Professor Heizo Doji?
I'm his daughter. I hope that doesn't bother you.
No, far from it. I just never imagined his daughter would be so...
I've heard about Kiriko-san's father. They say he's a remarkable teacher, though I didn't realize he was a professor.
What?
Professor Doji's here? If he's at the armory, that can only mean...
That's enough, Keitaro. His involvement with the new weapon is highly confidential.
Don't just say that loud.
I mean... Damn it.
Oh, don't worry, we won't tell. You're pretty funny.
Jesus, really?
Keitaro-san, do you know where you'll be stationed?
He'll be working alongside me. The armory's not too far from here. However, it may be some time until he's back.
Tamao-san, you and the Kurabes have been nothing but kind to me. I can only give you my thanks. From the bottom of my heart. I'll have to leave my little sister with you. So, please, take care of her for me.
Don't you worry about a thing, Keitaro-san. I'll take good care of Chihiro-chan.
And tell her I won't be gone for long. The second I get time off, I'll come visit.
Keitaro, it's almost time. They're expecting us. We'd better get going.
I'll be back.
Do take care, you two.
I promise. I'll be back.
I'll be back. And there's another time travel story. There's no way they're not making that as an actual reference.
Yeah.
When was Terminator released?
Oh yeah, just a few months later, 19.
What was that just now? Some kind of flash. Lightning, maybe. It came from around here, I think.
1984.
Man.
Tokisaka Shrine. Maybe I saw
Oh, we're back here. Okay.
so much for my first... It's already not... Chihiro's problem.
Terminator is another movie where I'm not sure if I would classify it as a Hollywood movie or a B movie.
Our new top-secret military weapon. I've been selected as... Air raids have plagued several regions for months now. At this
Well, I'm
rate,
sure James Cameron
we
made
have
it
to do
to
something.
be
Kiriko-san disappeared after that, and Professor Doji has gone silent ever since. It just doesn't make sense. State your name. I know you're there. Freeze! Who are you? Shouldn't you be wearing pants?
Huh? Maybe wearing gym clothes wasn't the best idea.
I don't know why you're here, but it's dangerous to be out this late on your own. Allow me to escort you home.
Who are you?
My name is Keitaro Miura. I'm stationed at the armory nearby, but I'm off duty now, so I was on my way home. So,
So like Bloomers
what's
weren't as
your
big
name?
back then, I guess. That's really funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, women
Natsuno?
didn't even have the right to vote at this point, right?
True, yeah. But
Natsuno Minami.
which way to your place, Natsuno-san?
Good question. Kind of a complicated answer, though.
This is about 20
Wait.
years from now. 10, wait,
What's that sound?
how many years?
air raid siren, but oh shit.
Wait, when was the nuke launched in Japan?
What's
Uh-oh.
going on?
An air raid. They're trying to bomb the factory. But that's near where the Kurabes live.
1945. So this is a year before the nuke.
Stay here. It should be safe at this...
But what about you?
I have to...
This game makes me check
Wait.
dates a lot.
Yeah, seriously.
Follow him.
What? Seriously? Do I have to? Ugh, fine, whatever. If everything goes wrong, it's totally your fault.
Chihiro!
Hot, hot, hot! Hey, hold on a sec!
Why did you follow me?
I don't know!
Fine, but just stay there. It's clear here. But the flames are stronger up ahead.
You're not going in, are you?
I have to. That house up ahead is where my sister's staying. can't be happening. It's completely gone. It must have been a direct hit. Chihiro! Tamao-san! This belongs to Chihiro. Chihiro! Tamao-san! Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she made this for Chihiro. I'd never seen her struggle with anything so hard. But she did it. It's pieced together with scraps of cloth. Not the best quality.
These thoughts are kind
Even
of
still,
very
Chihiro
not
took
good
it
in
with
this
her wherever
context.
she went.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this isn't good. It's like,
Chihiro! You're safe. Where's Tamao-san?
Right here.
Keitaro-san!
Tamao-san.
It's all gone.
I know, but you're alive. And that's what matters.
We ran to the shelters as soon as we heard the sirens, but Chihiro-chan ran off alone. She said she was going back to the house.
'Cause you were coming home. And if nobody was there to see you, you'd be really sad.
Chihiro.
So they're all safe and sound, huh?
Natsuno-san.
Oh. They're here early.
you're not supposed to be here.
What is that?
You don't belong in this world.
I'm scared.
We can't stay
American
here.
weapon.
Everyone, get moving!
Did we fuck up the world line? We totally fucked up the world line, didn't we?
Everything on that side of the Kaede River is on fire.
Looks like it's headed toward Kamazumi next.
Big brother. Why are they showing up in this era?
I've always heard the US had an industrial advantage over us. That thing has to be one of their weapons. They've finally come for our homeland. And if we don't stop them... Tamao-san, please take care of Chihiro.
Big brother!
Stay with her and do as you're told. Understand? Tamao-san, can I ask you to look after Natsuno-san too?
What about you?
I'm going back to the armory. You stay with Tamao-san. She'll keep you safe. Now go. I'll show them that Japan can still fight. This is the day I've been training for. Against the Sentinel, they don't stand a chance.
You hear all that?
Natsuno.
I know. I'm on it.
We just talking to a robot today. Ah, interesting. I mean, we can go back. Continue. I guess.
Well, we're back to 1985.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same. This place isn't too crowded.
Space and it's different, I promise you.
Gives me room to hang around and think for a bit. Better take advantage of that. Nothing's changed today either. Our mother's terrible. I'd never... It's pieced. Even Chihiro took it with... They came ashore. They're enormous. Must be over 30 meters tall. Instead of wheels, they move on long leg-like appendages. Quite a terrifying sight. Like something out of hell.
Does he still think they're American weapons?
It hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there, hiding behind all those elaborate curtains. That's Sentinel. It's what brought me here. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert, but I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel,
so
though.
he piloted
Could the
it,
Sentinel
and then
possess
lost
an
his
ability
memories,
like that?
and then came to this time knowing he could pilot it, but not why from before. Right?
Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. But on that day, at that moment, that fantasy became a reality. Electromagnetic rounds are offline. Outputs dropped by 50% in both electromagnetic battering rams. There are just too many of them, but I'm not about to just sit here and die. I still have 2 minutes before I hit my operating limit. Might as well give it everything I got.
Showed up. Or wait, was it? In front of two girls?
No. Where's the enemy? Did I lose? It reached its operating limit.
Why didn't it travel forward in time? What caused that?
Where am I? The air raid. Everything was just on fire. All these giant towers with glass windows? What the hell's going on? The last thing I remember is being surrounded by those new American weapons and... No. It can't be. I've heard about major US cities. These high-rise buildings are common. Was I captured? And they got my Sentinel too? They must have done it when I lost consciousness. Brought me to the mainland as their...
It's America.
No, wait. If the Sentinel just reached its operating limit, then not very much time could have passed.
So he doesn't know about time travel?
But this view says otherwise. It's not my homeland. Somehow, I ended up on US soil. If that's the case, fine. I guess this is where I'll die. But I'm not going down without a fight. I'll face the enemy, even without my Sentinel. The Sentinel. This is bad. The Sentinels are top secret. It can't fall into enemy hands. The enemy cannot get their hands on the Sentinel. That's the kind of issue that becomes a national crisis. But what can I do? I can't activate now, let alone initiate self-destruct. I need to slow down and think things over. I should probably go lie low until the Sentinel recovers. But not because I'm afraid. My country. My little sister. I'd give my life for them at the drop of a hat. But I have to be smart right now. And that means waiting for the Sentinel to be up and running. Now that I have a plan, I'd better move fast. I should get out of here before American soldiers show up. I'll stay out of sight until it's the right time to move.
I'm sure all the Japanese signage doesn't mean anything.
Everyone here appears to be Japanese.
What? Did Japan win the war and now we're in America?
These signs show both kanji and the English alphabet. Ashitaba Printing, Ashitaba Bank. Why are they named after my hometown?
You want to stop by the arcade?
Sure. The one at Sun Mall?
Nah, the one at Joyland. Let's go try out those big new Sega machines that came in.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but their language doesn't sound foreign to me.
Did you see him in last night's episode? Yeah. Oh, he's so amazing. Right? I watch everything he's in.
Female students, though that's quite a bit of exposed leg. It almost seems like a different dialect, but it's definitely Japanese.
Brooding.
So many cars. Where in the world am I? This isn't America. It looks like Japan, but everything seems off. This is all just a terrible dream.
Oh, he didn't?
Right. Right. It's nothing to worry about, just my brain acting up. That's why my surroundings appear to be different. We knew what the risks were going in as Sentinel pilots. Professor Doji made it all very clear to us. That's right. This has happened before. I experienced a similar illusion during the Sentinel sync test.
Hey, it's them.
He's wearing a boy's school uniform, but appears to have a girl's haircut. Huh?
The hell you looking at?
This one has a particularly strange hairstyle.
Hey, you trying to get your ass kicked?
It looks like I've finally gone crazy.
Do you want to see crazy?
Hey, stop!
My God.
Rip the guy who just hit him, because that guy is supposed to... Wait, did he actually get hit?
Where am I?
I'm getting knocked out.
What is this room?
I thought that guy was supposed to be a
I think I remember. Some guy with weird hair hit me with his bag. This doesn't look like a detention facility. Either I'm still seeing things, or someone removed me from the Sentinel. Whoever it was brought me to some kind of lab. A box-shaped Technicolor projection device. The Sentinel has its own spatial projector as well, but that's highly confidential military technology. It's about baseball. I'm not in a military base, am I?
Oh my God, is he learning?
It's a calendar. 1985? It's all in my head. It's just an illusion.
Except the world around you.
Foreign phonograph records. Takatoshi-san used to let me listen to his. Why are there so many records here? There are way more than I saw at the Hijiyamas. Math, modern Japanese, lots of textbooks lined up here. Japanese history, so I really am still in Japan then.
Read the history book.
This can't be right. 1945, the year of Japan's unconditional surrender. Surrender? We lost the war? 1945. That's this year, August 6th. Atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
So
140,000 killed.
I just want to speculate a bit here. The world line we left from had the tripods coming in.
Yeah.
But we went to this world line, and I'm willing to bet the tripods weren't in the past of this world line. It was more like the normal World War II.
Yes, this is not this is not technically time travel. This is like the what's the words? Like the time travel that we saw. This is the time travel we saw in Avengers. That kind of time travel.
Run that by me.
Wait, have you not seen the Avengers?
I just don't remember the details.
Okay, sorry. This was, you can go back in time and things won't change, but they will change that time point. So it's like it was when they went back in time to get the Infinity Stones after they had already been destroyed, but it was the Ancient One was there, and she was like, "Hey, you have to come back and give these back, or else you doom our timeline." So, like that's sort of the thing.
Yeah, it's like you're jumping between different world lines, basically. Almost like, okay, here's my theory. The robot, the Sentinel, it has a function where if it feels like it's about to lose, it'll just, basically Control Z and go back to a safe timeline. I think that's what's happened.
3 days later,
that makes sense.
second bomb dropped on Nagasaki. 70,000 killed, all from just 2 new American bombs. What is this book? 1951, U.S.-Japan Security Treaty signed. 1964, Tokyo Olympics? How far does this go? Wait, what did that calendar say?
It's finally catching up.
1985. It has to be fake. When was this printed? It says here, 1985.
Whoa, the 1985 calendar was made in 1985? What are the odds?
You okay? Here.
It's so cold.
That's all that was in the fridge.
What's a fridge?
I'm freaking out.
Not a big fan of soda, I take it?
Some kind of carbonated beverage? I had ramune once at a festival in Tsutsuji, but I was just a kid.
Wow, Ramune said, oh.
Oh wait, when
Who are
did
you?
Coke make its way to
I'm
Japan?
Shu Amiguchi, and we're at my apartment in Kamazumi.
Keitaro Miura. So, how did I get here?
I called a taxi and brought you over after you got knocked
Coca-Cola
out.
was brought to Japan in 1957. After that, so they're being very accurate and stuff. I like that, but like, so dumb. So...
1985. Am I still in Japan, but in the future? So you helped me.
Guilty. You know, you really pushed Ogata over the edge. He was already pissed from being chewed out. If he gets in trouble one more time, he's getting suspended. Be real nice if you two could work things out peacefully.
I need to know one thing. What year is it?
What? Afraid you got knocked into a coma for the last few years? Relax, you didn't get hit that hard. It's still 1985, all right? You haven't missed a day.
I haven't missed
You
that.
continue.
Well, since we're doing Keitaro, I do want to go for someone else.
Keitaro. And then Yuki, so we can get some nuts now. Oh, I want to see her perspective on the everything. Oh.
So we're going to do another branch again. But we're not doing a flashback this time. Okay, that makes sense. So basically just the end of a flashback. I just want to check something. Wait a second. Where's the scene in space?
Where indeed?
It's not on here.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen it in Natsuno's story, but so what about Keitaro's? Or is it not there either?
Not the... Oh, all events. Wait, what's this one? Keitaro. Long distance transmission. Alright. Well, that's really weird. It's just not in his thing. It's just under all of it. That's really strange. But that
it's also the very first.
Yeah, but it's the very first one. Yeah, we were right. Yeah.
2187.
That's the Alpha timeline.
Yeah, 202 years before the 1985 storyline, and the 1985 storyline is like our generally main timeline, right?
Yeah. 1984.
At this point, we are talking about timelines, not like each different time is a timeline, not a date where something happened. Like it's literally just this is the world of 1985 or the world of 1944 or whatever.
Yeah. so then Jurkarabe, he slaughters students one by one. Chihiro takes him down. That was strange. That's a nightmare he's been having. But that's actually a memory of his.
Yeah.
When characters say they can see the future, I reckon they're actually recalling like memories. That just makes no sense.
Of past world lines.
Or like memories they've lost of the future.
Well, like what I'm saying is that right now in 1985, if Keitaro killed funny dude that he's staying at place right now, if he killed him, he would not be dead in 2065 if he was like, it would not affect this time when Juro killed him.
Yeah.
It would be a different time that he died.
Yeah, so even if you kill a character, that doesn't mean they're dead in all world lines. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Just means they're not dead for good, because that's how the story works.
They are dead in that world now. That's effectively it. And then there's also the fact that that the same character could travel from one world line to another. So a single character could die repeatedly in the same world line, technically, if they were from a different world line and joined it.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Apple Pie. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I opened Lily's chat.
What's this one? Memory dream. A memory of a dream shooting the Gucci head. Judgment Day, the day the kaiju have made their assault. During the fight you hear in morning as the kaiju stop descending back to Sinure Bridge. So what's the last point of the timeline? We're talking, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of scenes in this game. It's a long game.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of streams to go.
I feel like this game isn't meant to be like deep dived on like we're doing. I feel like you're just supposed to kind of let it wash over you and then everything is explained at the end.
Maybe. But I'm having fun doing it like this.
Yeah, I know, I love
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
acceptance, but
I don't care that we lost. I'm proud my country could rebuild after what happened.
Wait,
but
now... What?
There's a flashback.
But he didn't know it was 19... what? No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yeah.
It was 1945 flashback. But wait, was that entire thing a flashback?
Yeah. He was up on here, and he was like, man, I really am in the future. And then he had a flashback to how he got here.
Oh.
I won't accept this future. Now that I know we lose the war, that's all the more reason to go back. I'll bring the Sentinel with me. And I'll change history.
What if you already
It's
did
my
change
duty to
history?
fight and protect the people.
You made it
I
wrong.
have to save as many of them as I can. But what if it's impossible for me to go back? What if I'm trapped here, Chihiro? Alright, that's enough. Get it together. Don't get discouraged. You will make it back, no matter what it takes. I wonder, what if I never actually traveled through time? It's possible that space-time here is warped somehow, but it could just be a local effect. I should try heading toward the school. Maybe time is flowing normally over there.
He has not shown the intellect to know what he just said. That was really out of character.
I kind of agree. That was a weird thing to say.
Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too prosperous.
A post-war miracle?
Hurry up, Miwa-chan! Slow down, Iori-chan.
Female students. Looks like the school's still here.
Stop saying female.
Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel, a story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far up.
I've already seen it.
Isn't that?
It's her!
Hey, hold on!
Miura-kun? Thank goodness.
American weapon.
I I checked the library for any, but in all of history, nothing like it has ever existed.
Yep, yep.
Not in the US? What was that thing? Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is, but I know it's capable of time travel. Could this... You're Natsuno Minami, right? What are you doing here?
I've gotta say, you had me pretty worried. I had no idea where you went.
I can't believe you're here too.
I couldn't find you anywhere. I thought you got snatched up and hauled off to Area 51. But anyway, what have you been up to?
I don't know if they're talking past each other or not.
Yeah.
Wait, first...
Where have you been?
A kind student's been letting me stay at his place. Aside from that, I've been sleeping outdoors.
Outdoors?
So this is where she brings him to Jiro's house.
This is my mess, so I have to figure out how to clean it up. But then again, I can't really bring a boy into the house. Oh yeah, Granny Tamao went on a trip, so Jiro-kun should be the only one home. That house does have a lot of rooms.
Tamao.
That matters. That's an important name to him. I forget. That's not Chihiro, is it?
God, it's too many names in this fucking series.
I'm pretty sure they're good about separating them all, at least. Like, they're not multiple main characters the same. But Tamao was definitely something in his past.
It's a button to bring up the catalog. Granny Tamao.
Yeah, Tamao was that hero.
No, that was the girl that was looking after his sister.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Kurabe, Jiro Kurabe. Yeah, it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Kurabe. Okay. Okay, I'm following that.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say Tamao Kurabe, because we know that he's from the future, but we don't know.
No, he said that was the Kurabe's house when it got bombed.
Yeah, but I'm saying she might not be Kurabe. Tamao might not.
She is. That was her house.
It's her house, but that might not be her name. It's weird, I know, but like...
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, okay, so we know what characters have come from the future, right?
Yeah.
And what was Jiro's name before?
Jiro Kurabe. Oh, Jiro Izumi.
No. Okay, then yes, Tamao's name would be Kurabe then. Because I was trying to, like, remember, like, because he's not related to Tamao. Because he came from the future, but Tamao didn't. Like, Tamao probably is from just the past. Like, normal.
Okay, that is really confusing when you think about it. Why does he want Grandma if he came from the future? What the fuck?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not related. Like, he just took her last name, I assume. Or I thought that, like, well, I knew she wasn't related to her, so if his name was really Kurabe, then hers couldn't be. But because his isn't, that means she can be.
Yeah, Kurabe's the name he got from her. Alright, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, I've been thinking about this. Haven't we heard the name Chihiro in multiple places?
Yeah, I think that's one of the pilots.
God, it's not in my notes anymore.
Check it's like, people.
Oh. Alright, I'm buying a... Oh no, I don't have any mystery points. I need to do more battling.
Granny Tamao?
Sorry. Let me go grab my stuff.
He just said what we were thinking anyway.
I'll be right back, so just wait here. Then we'll head over to the Kurabe's house.
Kurabe?
Could it be? Flashback.
Managed to leave quite the dent.
What did?
Chihiro? You don't have to cry. It's not like you did this on purpose. I'm sure Uncle isn't mad about it anymore.
What about you? Are you mad?
Of course not. I'm your big brother. I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. Now, come on out. So, how do you hit the pillar with the laundry bucket? You must have been playing pretty rough.
The bunny was fighting, and it beat up giant ghosts. Cause the ghosts smash all the houses, and more of them keep coming.
Such strange ghosts. Did you come up with them yourself?
No, Tamao told me about them.
I'm sorry, Chihiro-chan. My father has quite a short temper. I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Tamao-san.
It only happened because I told Chihiro-chan about my dreams.
Is it okay for you to be awake right now?
Mm-hmm. I've been feeling much better lately, and I have Goto-san from Tokyo to thank for that. He's been sharing some foreign medicine with me. It's just that, ever since I started taking it, I keep having strange dreams. But they feel like more than just dreams. They're like memories that I just suddenly remember.
The sirens.
This is bad. Turn on the radio.
This military broadcast. Air raid alarms have been sounded. Enemy is flying at low altitude. More air units to be expected to prepare against the coming invasion. We ask all citizens to unite as we fortify our air defenses.
It's a massive enemy raid.
We have to hurry to a bomb-proof shelter. Come on, Chihiro-chan. We have to go.
Jiro-kun,
So
are
back
you home?
then, bomb-proof shelters were not nuclear bomb-proof, right?
Yeah, of course.
Minami-san, couldn't you have knocked first?
Come on, your Granny Tamao and I are best buds. We're neighbors. Think I don't know my way around the place? Anyway, I've got a favor to ask.
Oh, Minami-san.
Yeah.
I didn't know you lived so close.
Did you really need to come out?
You're Yakushiji-san, our classmate? Wait, no way. Are you two?
Do you need something from him?
It's not what it looks like. This is just... you know...
Natsuno-san?
Oh, come on in.
Pardon my interruption.
And the dent is still on that wood, right?
Is it? What's that about?
I mean, it doesn't buff out. It's the dent.
So this house is still standing.
Who are you?
My name is Keitaro Miura.
So, it's kinda complicated, but yeah. I need you to let him stay over for a few days.
What? How do you know Minami-san?
Come on, I know you have a spare room. Just let him stay until your granny's back. In exchange, I won't tell anyone you're living with a girl.
That's not...
The details don't matter. Just let him stay, alright? Thanks, see ya!
Natsuno-san, is this...
It's fine, it's fine. I live super close by. So if you need anything, just let me know.
There she goes. Well, this is awkward. Natsuno-san, get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes, I admit she's bright, cheerful, attractive. But right now, I have more urgent matters to tend to. Pardon me. I know Natsuno-san's intentions are good. I really don't want to be an inconvenience.
Are you hungry? Why don't you join us for dinner?
No, I shouldn't.
I like that he has a thing for Natsuno when they
Your
were both
stomach
seemingly
thinks you
together
should.
in the beginning of the story.
Yeah.
No, that was...
I'll
Also,
go fix you a plate.
that beginning of the story being the first recorded event means that I was right that Natsuno is actually the main character.
Well, yeah, from perspective, yes, I suppose so. Yeah,
So
I guess they're the
character.
I guess they're the OTP right now.
So, Tamao-san is your grandmother? Is she in good health?
Grandma? She's fit as a fiddle. She's visiting relatives back in Shimane. That's why she isn't here.
Shimane. She must be with her mother's side of the family in Iwami.
Yeah, I know your grandma.
Know my grandma?
Yes.
You do, huh? So then, how long do you need a place to stay?
Not long. Just until I can make my way back home.
Well, alright. If that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem. Just try not to cause any trouble. Feel free to use the guest room on the first floor.
Thank you.
In the kitchen.
Where's the first floor?
There's a projection device where the radio used to be. It's been lightly remodeled, but it's the same house. I could have sworn it burned to the ground.
I hope Jiro is here in Taco.
Yeah, there you go. The house wasn't burned to the ground. That's an important detail. But then...
Yep.
The damage on this pillar is missing, and it wasn't changed when they remodeled. If this really is the Kurabe's house, then it should be right here. Chihiro left a dent in this pillar.
I was right to notice it then. Oh. Oh? What's this?
Back on my parents' property, there was a wooden single-story house. It was built in the middle of the 20th century. That humble little place stood for about 100 years. My grandfather often told me stories about it. Some of his fondest childhood memories were at that house.
That sounds lovely. I'll have it produced for you.
You will. But all I have left are old photographs.
That's fine. I can restore them for you.
Thank you, Mira-san. Oh, were you just on a call with someone else?
With Professor Kurabe, yes. We were discussing the layout of the residential zone.
Oh, that's right. Professor Kurabe was born in the 21st century. She's 120 years old, right? I know that she's receiving nanomachine treatment. But she still looks so young.
She's Professor Morimura's mentor, I hear. Quite an intelligent individual.
Well, yeah. She is the foremost expert on AI, after all.
Right. Anyway, is something wrong?
We just keep getting more information, and it's just like, what do I do with this?
Why does something have to be wrong for me to call? Well, I just so happen to have a really urgent problem. I need emotional support stat. And I need it from you.
Oh, that does sound urgent. Then I'll be waiting.
They are a couple, absolutely. He's like, I want hugs. He's like, yeah, I'll give you hugs.
So, I'm thinking this is probably my game of the year, 2020.
Oh, this came out in 2020?
Yeah. Wait, was it?
No, I didn't know when this came out.
It wasn't 2019, was it? Oh, it's the end of 2019. November 28th. Would you count that as 2020 Game of the Year, probably? It's so
no, it's 2019. It's not like it was the last month of the year.
No, it's...
Even then, I would still count it as
November
2019.
November 28, 2019. I'd count that as 2020.
Oh, wait, when did it come out in English? That could maybe change it.
That's true. Yeah, okay. September 2020 in English.
There we go. See, there you go. Yeah, so absolutely you can now.
Yeah, excellent. Alright, so we're doing Yuki now?
Sure, yeah. I want to continue Natsuno's story.
Actually, no.
She's the real main character. Oh.
I want to do a battle.
We must find out who Chihiro is.
Yeah. Street accuracy and skill bonus based on the number of battles you fought in a row. You can see which points. Dance, strike, strike, tables, green, language. DOL. This is maximum, they won't be able to participate in the next battle.
Understood. Okay, let's go.
Is Chihiro one of those people?
I know I've heard that name somewhere before.
Leave it to me. Moving out.
Go ahead, take it.
Also, I think if you can, try to space out who you use, because I think that depending, like, if you overuse people in battle, they might be dead at the end of the story. I think that's entirely possible.
Well, it just said there's a brain overload thing.
Yeah, so I'm saying
I got this.
that could matter for the story if you take too many people, take a character into battle too frequently. I doubt it. I don't think it's going to be like that.
No.
It's ridiculous, but
I literally can't. It brings up for
Info's up. About those creepy-looking dymos? They're excavation models. Drill flies, looks like.
Those things are already flying. You're telling me they go underground, too? Not great from my mech. I can punch like a truck, but I can't reach the guys in the air.
The EMP's what you want there. They'll come crashing down to punching range.
Pain in the ass, though.
Losing the Type 98 tank was a big factor in the design. The first-gen Sentinels went in hard on close-quarters combat. They ended up with a focus on raw power over mobility. They didn't know they'd have to deal with these flyers.
Hey, hold on a sec, Amiguchi. How do you know all this crap?
Well, funny story. Guess you could say it just came to me in a dream.
What the hell are you talking about?
Much obliged.
Don't waste any chances.
I don't like how it just throws you into the battle and you need to actually select a person or else stop killing. Weird. I don't know what that's meant to do exactly.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Don't let up. Don't waste any chances. What's the plan?
Number 11, moving out.
No room for hesitation. I don't think so.
What
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Nice! You're a scratch. I can help. Yes. Yes. Goodbye.
I'll make it
We
work.
will
What
not.
next? The practice round's over. Number 12, moving
We
out.
must survive. Take that.
Not throwing away my shot. Where are they? Now! A hit!
What
How
next?
was that?
Well, that worked.
Here it comes!
No.
My turn now. How's the Sentinel? Number 11.
Okay.
Moving out.
What's the plan? Don't screw with me! That do it? Say your prayers.
What's the plan? Number 11. Moving out.
Signatures from above.
Yeah, got it.
Let's see.
Yeah, roll some melee attack.
Number 12 moving out.
Oh, there's still hope. Did I? No chance.
I guess life comes at you fast. I'll make it work.
Number 12 moving out.
No room for hesitation. Number 11,
What's the
moving
situation? I need to think. A hit. See ya.
out. Not throwing away my shot.
I see them. Oh, they're up way in the
What's our plan? Number 19, commence movement. No room for hesitation.
I know what I meant to do.
Number 11, moving out.
Used to this thing. Number 21 on
What
the move.
next? Number 12 moving out.
Okay. What's the plan? Number 21 on the move.
Oh, here we go.
I don't think so. They're going for me.
Oh.
Did that do it?
That didn't work. What the fuck?
Anti-air defense.
How was that good?
We must win. Take that. Got it. They won't get past me.
Okay, let's do this. Get wrecked.
Get right.
How's that? That ought to do it.
Thanks. Not throwing away my shot. Here we go. Take
There we
that.
go.
Enemy signal terminated. How's the sentinel? Don't let up. Number 11, moving out.
Life comes at you fast.
Did we get him all? That's a lot of them. Fuck.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Number 12
Take them
moving
down
out.
quick. I'll just... Number 14.
The
Beginning
practice
movement.
round's over.
Anti-air defense.
I'll get him.
How's the sentinel? I don't think so. How was that?
No fight I can't win. Come on! Nice! Say your prayers.
We will not lose. I won't give up. Number 23. I'll take them down quick. Yes. Got that one.
Very small.
I did it. We must survive.
And let it stop coming.
Number 23.
That worked?
I
How
need
was
to
that?
think things through. Did I? No chance.
What's our plan? Leave it to me. Did I get it? Got one. They're here. Did that do it?
Yeah, a lot of them. Alright, this has
What
more
next?
VP.
Sentinel number
Don't waste any chances. Don't let
Oh,
up.
this has been good.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Die! That do it? You're scrapped.
How's that?
Thanks.
I won't give up. Number 23.
Okay, what's the
Moving.
plan? Number 21 on the move.
I'll just...
Yeah, the battles are getting a bit more involved now.
Yes. Enemy destroyed.
Stay calm. Remember your training. Number 19.
We will
Commence
not lose.
movement.
Let's do this. Got it. They won't get past me.
Okay, let's do this.
Whoa!
Here you go.
That was so powerful.
Nice. Give it up. We're sitting ducks, asshole.
The practice round's over.
Will that be quicker?
What next? Number 12, moving
How's
out.
the Sentinel? Don't waste any chances. Number 11, moving out. My turn now. I don't think so.
They're aiming here.
I'll make it work. Anti-air defense!
No fight I can't win. That do it? You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
I've got you now. Did I? Destroyed.
There we go.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed. Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure.
Yeesh, what a mess. At least this area's okay now.
My head's been really hurting for a while now. Is something going wrong?
Now that you say that, mine's pounding too. Something messing with our heads.
That's the operating limit of your Sentinel. You'll feel better once you're out. Piloting the Sentinel is an intensely demanding process. Using it puts massive pressure on your brain. You can't remain deployed for extended periods, or you start getting backlash.
Don't overdo it. I'm not responsible if you end up decoupling your brain from your nanomachines. I suggest you get out of the Sentinel right now. Unless you want to forget your entire life.
Not exactly a user-friendly robot. Let's get out of these
Yeah.
Man, this is rough.
Yukio Pig.
I won't lose to the kaiju.
Why is she the MVP? Don't give me 2 mystery ones. Just one? Yeah. First iteration sense. Oh, was that a condition? I didn't know about that. Oh, okay. Okay, so... No. Go back to this one. Okay. So, Yuki? Actually, I want to check something before that. The hero. Probably not going to tell us much, but I'm going to do it. Yeah. Nothing. Damn it. Alright.
She's probably who Tama is visiting, right?
Huh?
Tama is visiting Chihiro right now.
Oh, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would make sense.
Alright, so are we doing Yuki?
Yeah, but I'm like semi-distracted now because I really wanted to watch Lily stream.
Oh, okay. Is that going on now?
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know. It's just like the one thing that I really want to watch.
Right.
It's like if she's streaming a different game, I'd be 100% with you, but like, it's not. It's the game that I bought her that is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, I see. Damn, I didn't know there'd be overlap. Alright, we'll have to plan that next week. Alright, I guess we'll end it here then. Calling it
Well, I mean, you could like do battles. Like I can half pay attention to battles pretty easily.
That's true. Right, now might be a good time to focus on some battles. Okay. Oh. I wonder if I should try Intense. That's a bad idea.
Can you redo battles?
Seems like it.
Try one of the battles you've already beaten on the hardest difficulty. I know I would be like on the easiest difficulty in a game like this. I would be worried about getting a bad story ending.
Nah, I'm not too worried. Kisaragi on the strike team.
No problem.
Maintain a terminal defense rate of 60% or higher. Alright, let's go. I should tell me more about the mission. Like, it's not really giving me much here.
So what time is it for you right now?
11:30. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's AM, so it is like later at night / afternoon streams. Are those okay with you? Because like Louis streams at 5 p.m. or like 11 a.m. your time, I guess, and he doesn't go for longer than 5 hours. So if you stream after that, that would be fine. At least with my schedule.
We just need to pick a day that she's not doing it.
Okay.
Oh, we'll work something out.
I believe she's only streaming it only on Mondays and Fridays.
Mondays and Fridays. Okay. Alright, we'll just pick any other day then. Easy.
Is Jiro going too?
Is Jiro going too? No, he's not.
I'm ready.
Okay, fine. I preserve the OTP. Speaking of,
Okay.
Is the girl that he had a crush on that wasn't her around?
Oh yeah, who's that? Is it Iori?
Yeah, I'm glad I had the correct read on that. So I was like, she is way too endearing and also like the perfect vehicle for being a main character because she was.
Well, everyone's the main character. It's the 13 Sentinels.
I mean, like everyone's the main character of their own story in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I just don't like looking at it like that. I like characters that makes.
I don't know what to customize. Like, there's so many options. What's the skill I like?
Did this game win any awards?
I think it might have got some nominations for Game of the Year, but I don't think it won much.
Persona 5 and wait, what's the difference between Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal? Is that just like extra content?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so they both won awards for excellence.
Excellence.
In Japan.
Oh, Japan, yeah.
Yeah, like these are Japanese awards specifically. The Tokyo Game Show.
Right, yep. That makes sense. I think it was nominated for a few at the Game Awards, but didn't win because no one fucking plays weird Japanese games.
So I'm just looking at their games that won, and I am a fan of this one winning. Baba Is You won a Game Designers Award.
That's a pretty good game too.
You should play Noita if you haven't. Like, I don't know if you would enjoy it, but like, as far as roguelikes go, it's like so incredibly mega deep, and like it's all about. Did you know anything about the game?
It's like a physics-based roguelike.
Kind of. Like, there is that, but it's also like, you're basically like a mage that has wands and stuff, and you get to, like, find spells. Some are modifiers, some are actual spells, and you can, like, mix them together in weird ways and create, like, ridiculous nonsense. It's amazing. Like, I love the game so much. And, like, it's insanely deep. I am 250 hours in, I think. And I am not halfway through the game.
Oh, wow.
When like Terraria, I have like as much time, and I've like beaten Terraria and done everything almost in it. It's like it's crazy. If you have free time later, I could like stream a bit of it at you, because I think it's also a really interesting game to watch, because there's like so much going on in it, and like if you have somebody to help you get a grasp of the game to start with, I think that makes the game way better.
Oh, that's a high quad. I just bought one
Because it has a lot of crossover with Dark Souls. Like a lot of Dark Souls players I know play it as well, because it does not hold your hand. It doesn't hold your hand even a little. Like beating the game, like killing the final boss, beating the game is like 10% of the total game, and just doing that, if you go into the game completely without help, it'll take you 50 hours.
Trying to match our own force.
Wait, you mean those things only have weapons because the Sentinels showed up?
Maybe.
Wait, what's that again?
Yeah.
Once they started facing resistance, they updated the designs trying to match their own force. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the Sentinels are what attracted them to the further back down ones.
How do you know that, Megumi? They're coming. Be careful. We're toast if we don't win here, right?
How much is Noita on Steam anyway?
$20, I think.
US, I'm guessing.
No, that's Canadian, pretty sure.
Alright.
It's $22.79 Canadian.
Yeah, $29 Australian.
Oh, I didn't know your guys' dollar was that much worse.
Yeah.
I was like, surely it must be the same.
No,
gotta think.
No, the same. Okay, so...
They're still gonna be.
What's our plan?
Gotta do something.
So the mini area ones? Or... The enemy's pretty far away in this map, huh? There's one up in the sky there. They're kind of just like a huge wave of them. Alright, this is going to be different. So we focus on defense this time. Because the battle's been really easy, so I have no qualms about putting the difficulty a bit higher.
Because if like you lose a unit and it's like, hey, they die in the story, it's like, oh.
It's not going to be like that.
It probably is not going to be like that. But like, if the battles are so easy, I would imagine that losing would have big consequences.
I won't give up.
Well, you can look it up if you're so worried.
I am not spoiling myself on this game.
Oh, true.
Like,
what now?
That will tilt me off the planet. Oh, just randomly, it's like, oh, the cat's real identity is this, and he killed all your teammates. It's like, oh, thanks.
Yeah. The fucking cat.
Gotta do something.
The cat is like literally the antagonist. I'm certain that they are the root of all evil. There's no way they make all these pop culture references, including things like Back to the Future and Terminator, and then are like, oh yeah, make a contract with me, become a magical girl with a gun. Like, Wow, that sounds
Not
so
throwing
similar
away
to
my
Monica, which literally had magical girls
Number
with guns.
19. Commence deployment.
Some magical, some just guns. Like Omura, she just had guns. I don't know. I don't trust it. No trust is to be had with that cat.
Yes! One down. This is all pretty freaky.
What to get maximum damage?
I'll show you. They fell back.
What now? I gotta think. Number 13. Moving range. What can I do?
Enemy threat range.
I'm on it. That hit. Got it. They're Sentinel number 3.
Enemies approaching. I'll take them down quick. Signatures from above.
Is there an auto battle?
What's the situation?
I don't think so.
Number 14. Beginning move. Survive.
It'd be interesting if it was.
I've got you now.
Can you attack your teammate?
Enemy destroyed.
Enemy on the move.
Silly.
These are the things that I think about when playing turn-based RPGs, because like sometimes there are like fringe cases where attacking a teammate is a benefit.
Take that.
Like on Severe Assault Contact,
I didn't do anything.
Enemy threat range.
What the fuck?
So have you played Final Fantasy Tactics?
Nope.
So there's a thing in the game where if you can petrify an enemy, and if you do, they count as dead when all enemies are dead. But they're still technically alive. But they only take like you can still attack them. They only take 1 damage. So but the permadeath is a thing in this game, and there was a battle, and one of my guys was about to die. So instead of I had no way to save him, so I petrified him, and then he lived at like 10 health because the enemies were only doing 1 to him. He won the battle, and then I unpetrified him, and he was alive again.
What the fuck? Okay, this is getting a bit intense now.
Is that what you wanted?
I guess so. Oh dear.
They won't get past.
What's our plan? Signatures from
Oh dear. Alright, there's a lot of enemies right there, so let's take a look.
Leave it to me.
Oh god.
Did I get it? Threat suppressed.
What's the deal? This guy's in the way. Let's go, not to know.
Defend sequences.
Get it!
Nachan, you okay?
Don't worry, Yuki-chan.
You're a mess. We gotta get you out of here. Get you somewhere safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, she's dead! Oh no! Oh, that's not good.
Watch this. They felt that. How was that?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, jeez, man. Alright, can we move a little bit closer? Yeah, but they're moving really fast.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I have to focus. Damn, Kaiju. That hit. They're down. I need to get out.
There's still hope.
Enemy threat range.
We will not lose. Number
Enemy
23.
signals to
Mirakun.
No need to worry. The Sentinel can take a lot
That
more
mirror's
punch.
out.
Still, please.
Not
Oh,
so
sorry.
There's still hope.
So I can get all 3 of them. No? No.
We will not
take an immense movement.
Definitely.
Oh, she's like fucking out of her Sentinel now. What? Oh no, she's ejecting. Alright, get the fuck out of there.
I'm getting top so. What's my next move? Enemy threat range. I'll handle this. Was that okay?
Enemy on the move.
Oh, definitely help. Oh, that's a good range.
Target confirmed. A hit.
Warning. Sentinel number 19. Status critical.
I'm hit.
Now initiating emergency pilot ejection.
I'll just... Enemy threat range. Attack landed. Got him.
What now? Can't mess this up.
Who's back?
I need to think things through. Did I?
Got it.
Number 13. Moving out.
Aiming here.
They've got their sights on not throwing away my shot. Range. Thanks.
We must survive. Let's do this. Got it. Enemy destroyed. Mirakun? No.
Oh no. Oh, Mira's just dead, and then I lose. Oh shit. Alright, well that was definitely a test.
Unlucky.
Let's try that again. I need some more like defensive skills. Sentry gun.
My turn. Not a problem. Let's go. Okay. I'll go. Got it. Give you a lot of points to work with.
Why do you think animation studios use CG so much? Is it really just to cut costs?
Yes.
Because I was just thinking about the recent Soccer Wars anime that happened, and how nobody watched it and it looked terrible because it was CG. And it's like they literally got Type Kubo to do the designs for the characters, and it was like I think the game came out, and maybe it's not out, I don't know, but like the anime was so terrible, like I couldn't watch it at all. Like that one, does focus story of the game? I don't think so. I think it focuses the gameplay. So like this game having such better gameplay, but also having like way better stories. I don't know. Soccer Wars needs to step up a bit.
You want me to go? I wonder if meta chips have a story thing to them.
What's WT?
I have no idea.
Wait time. So reducing wait time. I'm guessing that's what it means. So what did you just say?
If meta chips have a use, like, are they part of the story, or is it just currency, whatever, it doesn't matter? It's like curious if it has like an implication to the story. Like they're like the meta chips are the nanomachines or something like that.
Well, you never know, I guess. Could be. I use a lot of meta chips.
Look at it. It's like a Oh, that's a high quad. I just bought one earlier. It's basically just a huge crane.
Don't underestimate it. The plasma cannon's what you need to watch out for.
But it's just a big dumb crane.
Once they started facing resistance, they updated their designs.
Wait, you mean those things only have weapons because this...
Maybe. But we can still take them
down. This is the main timeline. Like this is they win and save the day happy end, right? That means that Juro getting his memories back is not something that happens in a good time.
Gotta keep it together.
I guess not. Maybe.
What to do?
I guess we should all
Gotta
just
keep
play
it together.
a little bit more.
We can do this. I can help. What to do?
So I should have set up those turrets and stuff. Oh, okay.
Need help. How do I...
That should be the first thing I do. Yeah.
Lend us a hand. We will not lose. With an enemy threat range. Ready for this? Hit! I did it! This is all pretty freaky. Jeez! Score! As long as I can keep this thing moving. Still not used to this thing.
You really should be able to.
Number 21.
Yakushiji, where were you hit?
I'm fine, Juro.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Wow.
We must survive.
Run.
Number 23. Moving.
Moving up the thing. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Like that. Oh, okay. Oh, I should have gone in range.
We will not lose. I need to think things through. We must survive. Return. We must win. There's still hope. Gotta do something. An enemy threat range.
So we got a lot of enemies coming. Take as many as we can.
I'll meet you. Did it! Oh, right! What to do? Key signatures from above. Destroyed.
Yuki-chan, you gotta step back.
Stop worrying about me. This isn't so hard.
Oh.
Let's do this. Was that okay? Guess that did it. I gotta do this.
Well, it's firing its laser.
What's the plan?
Number 21, on the move. I'll get him. How's that? I beat the kaiju.
As long as I can keep this thing moving.
They're attacking here.
What's the plan?
Return. I won't give up.
Alright, fully repaired. Let's go.
Sentinel number 23. Transmitted. Active. We
fuck is that?
Is she lifting up her shirt?
Yeah, what? Very confused.
Wait, are they wearing clothes in the Sentinels? Because like every picture that we see them, no, they're not.
No, they're
So
not.
is that like, oh, redeploy, time to take off the clothes?
I guess so, fuck.
It is a Japanese game after all.
Yeah.
Oh, there's worse ways to pilot robots. Looking at Darling in the Franxx or Aquarian.
Yeah. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Have you watched any of Aquarian?
No.
Good. Even like the best one is like mediocre.
Guardian seems to be working pretty well, but what are the short wait time? Heavy knuckles, not fine. I'll deploy another Japanese.
Deploying decoys. Just watch. I won't give up. Let's do this. Destroyed. How do I... I can do it! Yes! I got him! No fight I can't win.
I get why she can, like, travel freely. It's weird. She shouldn't be able to walk over a river.
Thank you! What's the plan?
Wait, she's like not in the Sentinel right now?
Yeah.
Sentinel number 21 transmitted.
Yeah, she's taking off her clothes too.
Active. Still not used to
That's
this thing.
just what you do, I guess.
I'm trying to finish this one
Here
up.
you go! That do it? Give it up! Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Definitely.
So, what's my next move? Let's do this! They felt that. Guess there's still hope.
I'm enjoying this a bit more now. Like, I feel more involved in the combat, and that's important. Otherwise, it just feels like I'm wasting time that I could be spending on the story. But if I'm actually enjoying the gameplay, then there's a lot more rewarding.
Yep.
Time well
If it
spent.
gets too hard, you can always turn it down, right?
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if a fail for a game meant like, oh, well, you lost all those characters.
Yeah. It's actually a really good opportunity too, because I know when we're playing together, like, we want to focus on the story, so now I just focus on do some battles for a couple of hours. That's good. What I want to do.
I'll actually be right back, getting a drink.
That's not very powerful. Let's do a shield matrix. Oh, wait, that only lasts for 6 seconds. It's not very good. Why don't you defend?
Sentinel number 22.
Stay calm.
Let's open another sentry gun. Wait, what the fuck is that? What is that? Pretty powerful.
Lend us a hand. I need to think.
Boom.
I'm back.
You're back.
But have a look at OBS and look at the face.
Oh no!
I'm holding my hand up to it just because it looks funny. I'm like, I don't want to delete that. Okay. But yeah, that looks funny. It's just like.
This is hilarious.
Actually, wait. Let's see if I can make it pose looking at you. I'm just looking at you. Don't worry about it.
That's so weird.
Get rest! How's that?
Hey, it didn't work.
Let's get him.
We're in a bit of a pickle right now, so I'm gonna use
Here goes. Was that okay? Gotta keep it together.
Get it! Leave it to me.
I need to think things through.
That's really good. That'd be a good time for that shield matrix, actually. Let's go.
Initiating shield. Thank you.
No fight I can't win.
Looks like time. Oh, that's such a weird way of displaying the damage. It's like 49 damage times 41. Fuck, I can't mash. That's a big number. That's a lot of damage either way, so.
Roughly 250. Already at 200.
No! That's nowhere near the right number.
2,000.
Right. I'm gonna calculate that because the game won't do it for me. 49 times 41 is, yeah, 2009. There you go. Which is about on par with level 5. Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Here you go.
Also, what's a meta gauge? I've been looking at that and I don't know what it does.
What do I do?
I don't know if that's explained in an earlier tutorial.
I have no idea.
Is it dead? Yeah.
What's the situation?
Enemy threat range.
Let's create another guardian.
Deploying decoys. So, what's my next move? I can do this. I'll show you. They felt that. What to do? How's that?
Still not used to this thing.
That sentry gun is pretty fucking good.
Come on! How's that? Going for me.
I won't give up.
Ow.
Within enemy threat range.
Keep those shields up.
Initiating shield. Thank you.
And that shield has actually saved us a lot. Alright. So if I press meta gauge, what happens? Oh, what? What? What's the... Alright, one uses left. Terminal unleashes EMP pulse, halts movement and drops arrow kaiju. Okay. Command system enables all level 2 terminal functions and unlocks an upgrade. What? What? Alright, let's do it. You can use meta chips in battle? What? Alright, did it. Meta system level 3, okay. Well, fucking, right, whatever. I don't understand. I'm really confused. Score multiplayer, okay, yeah, sure.
These are like temporary things, aren't they?
I don't know.
Mid-battle upgrades generally feel like they're not permanent.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Also, there's lots of special skills you can use here. Wow. Doubles movement speed.
You're out of metal chips.
Yeah.
You're only at 3,500.
We can do this.
No, I don't really understand, but
What do I do?
guess that's that.
No fight I can't win. Okay, what's the plan? Get wrecked! That ought to do it.
This is all pretty freaky. Let's do this. Was that okay? I'll just... Need help.
Too slow.
Gotta keep it together. Give up. Did it. Must win. I'm ready. Got it. One down.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Still not used to this thing.
Hey.
Defensive mode active.
Stay calm. Lend us a hand. So, what's my next move? I'll show you. Gotta do something.
Didn't want to leave.
How's that?
Yeah.
We must survive. Let's do this.
I think I won.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Nice. That was fun.
Aegis activated. Surrounding two.
Aegis activation confirmed.
Damn it.
Is that how this is gonna go? Whether we win or lose, we're ruining thousands of people's lives?
We have evacuation measures in place, but they're far from perfect. We tried to reach out to governments and financial institutions through Shikishima, for all the good that did.
What are we gonna do? Not fight back? This is all we can do if we want to save the world from these creeps. We've got kaiju signals popping up nearby another terminal.
We got tons of civilians over there. Thanks to all the highways being backed up.
Come on, Miwako. Please tell me you didn't take a bus. Hey, maybe we could send a drone out to check on Miwako? On it. Worth a shot anyway. Hope my mom and dad made it out. I told them exactly what to do. I guess we did it.
Wow. That's an
I
okay.
did my best.
Snaps knows best, girl.
Okay, they're all unlocking pilot skills now. Interesting. So I think that meta system thing was permanent, dude. What the fuck? What is this? That's so weird. I'm starting to regret spending all my meta chips now.
I got this. I'll handle this. Understood.
I'm sorry.
I'll be
I don't
fine.
think I can do it.
Where we leave? In 60 seconds is the objective. Here we go, meta system upgrades. I don't get what the score multiplier thing is like. What's the point of that? Like, what does score get? Is that mystery points? That might be mystery points. It's really interesting that you can upgrade that stuff mid-battle. It's very strange. It is permanent. So what's everyone's most powerful?
Do you gain that? Do you gain the points mid-battle? That'd be the only use I could see for it.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Do you gain the meta points mid-battle? Because that's
you
the
do.
only use I could see for it. Okay. Then I imagine maybe battles get intense enough and long enough that you gain the points and then upgrade as you're fighting.
Yeah, I don't think you can upgrade everything mid-battle. Which one's like a melee focused one? Sleep Craft's pretty important. Go with that. Oh, that's interesting. Limit break.
Yeah. Well, I looked at it and I immediately thought Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Limiter removal is actually the name of the card. Double machine attack and then destroy them.
Yeah. That's really good. But it's really expensive, so I probably should.
Did you gain meta points from redoing battles?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so you can just grind.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. I would just take whatever. I'm the kind of person that would grind forever and just max out everything.
It's not a terrible idea. Oopsie.
We have to deal with
Rolly
these
boy.
now. This isn't gonna be pretty.
What, these wheelie guys? Are they really that bad?
Drum mines. They're bombs originally intended for excavation support. Its entire body is filled with RDX. Once a target's within blast range, the whole kaiju detonates.
A single drum mine self-destructing could cause incredible damage to our Sentinel.
You know, that sounds like something we might be able to use.
True. If we knock them away just before detonation, that could wipe out a whole swarm of
That's
kaiju
very
at once.
risky.
We use their own weapons against them.
Now you're talking. We'll give them a taste of their own damn medicine.
They're finished. Okay. Back me up! What's the plan?
They don't stand a chance. Take that! Enemy down.
My turn now. I don't think so. Next move. How's this?
This isn't so hard. Was that okay?
That work?
Good.
Man, we've got it rough. Are we winning? Number 20, moving out. How's the Sentinel? Don't waste any chances. Number 11, moving out. Got it rough. Are we winning? Hope I can pull my weight. Gotcha. Bullseye. There you go. What's the plan? Don't let up. What's the plan? I don't think so. Here's the plan. I'm in range. Good. Signal offline. Let's do
This is all pretty freaky.
Oh, nice. That's Sentry doing his job.
So, what's my next move?
Stay calm.
This is all pretty freaky.
Not throwing away my shot.
I have been yawning a lot.
Did I get it?
I
Go
probably
on.
didn't get enough sleep.
I can't understand what you just said.
I said I have been yawning a lot. I
Yawning.
probably didn't get enough sleep.
Come in.
How do they felt that? How was that?
Gotta think.
Set up another sentry gun.
Back me up! No room for hesitation. How's the Sentinel?
Sentinel number 11.
What now?
Defensive mode active.
Man, we've got it rough. Hope I can pull my weight. Man, we've got it rough. Number 20, what's moving out? Here's the plan.
Sentinel number 22.
Hope I can pull my weight.
Defensive mode active.
There they are.
Don't miss. Nice. Enemy down. They're after me.
Stay calm. Remember your training.
Target confirmed. Take that! Threat suppressed.
This isn't so hard. Let's turn this in. Let's get so. What's my next move?
Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Alright. Railguns, take them all out.
Was that okay?
Oh, yes, that was very satisfying.
So much
Put on a show.
I just got like 8 of those drum mines with one railgun. Awesome.
Here goes. Nailed it. There you. We should probably get out of here.
Signatures from above.
Is there an enemy there? Oh shit. What do you mean they're trying to get over there? Oh, it's this area.
Got it. Class is in
Don't waste any
Whoa,
chances.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, they are fast.
Come on.
How was that? Neutralized. Stay on guard.
Alright.
Always think ahead.
Feel like I can do that after.
Hit confirmed. That easy. Target destroyed.
Hostiles. I won't back down.
Enemy threat range.
Did I get it? Enemy down.
I can do this. I'll show you. Score! I beat him.
Did that do it?
Winning? Man, we've got it rough. Shield them.
Oh, thanks!
My turn now. Don't let up.
Sentinel number 11. Defensive
Next
mode
move.
active.
Number 22. Advancing. I'm on it. That hit. Always think ahead. Too slow. Hit. No D-forces.
So, what's my next move?
Signatures from above.
Jeez! Was that okay? Got him!
No.
Termination of enemy signals
I reckon that was
confirmed.
really good. I hope that's an S rank.
Do this and... Are you still on the hardest difficulty?
Yep.
Aegis activated. Surrounding tube.
I used to hang out there all the time back in middle school.
Damn it. Hope everyone got out okay. It's never easy to see your own home up in flames. I know this must be hard.
We're fighting to defend our homeland. We knew going in we wouldn't come out unscathed.
I like K-Tower.
Even if we win this fight, how many people are we gonna lose? God damn it. Is any of the city even gonna be left?
Get a hold of yourself, Ogata. If we lose here, nobody makes it out alive.
Even if it ends up tearing this city apart, what else can we do but fight back? We made it.
Let's keep it going. We're all surviving this.
I don't really get what the defense team actually does. 0% city damage. Oh yeah, that's right. points. That's awesome. You'll face large aerial kaiju in this way. These aerial kaiju have high HP and anti-air armaments aren't very effective against them given their low power. Anti-ground armaments, so powerful when you be seen. This is why EMP skills such as the EMP attractive have command and allow first generation Sentinels to attack. Okay. Gotcha.
Is Juro home? Leave it to me.
I'm ready. I got this.
Shield and repair amenity, that's pretty handy. Let's go.
Warning. Daimo signatures identified. Enemy in range. Preparing to intercept. Initiating tactical analysis.
An aerial enemy. And it's huge. Is that a bomber?
You see that, Ogata? Looks familiar, right?
Oh, that interstellar development stuff we saw. Back in the dead kaiju.
Yeah. Can we get any more info out of the Sentinel computers?
Wait, I think I've seen this. The command ship had some data on this trilobite guy. Hold on. Looks like we're seeing a Terra carrier. It's a transport craft for carrying resources.
Okay, but what's it carrying?
It says here it can take atmospheric movement and re-entry. The hull's surrounded by magnetic repulsion.
A magnetic field? So, like, it'll deflect our shots?
We don't know anything about its payload, but it seems hell-bent on delivering it.
Whatever the hell it is, it ain't gonna be fun. Let's take it out before it can drop the goods.
Alright.
How do I...
Oh yeah, I didn't even check what the skills are. Oh. That's good. Let's take defense and WT recovery speed temporarily. Increases temporarily when kaiju appear. Final one. Increases all steps with no allies nearby. Oh, okay. What do you mean when kaiju appear? I don't know what that means. The move speed increases when not piloting a sentinel. Okay.
They have like skills outside of battle. That's interesting.
Oh no, it is inside battle. It's when sentinel's destroyed, not piloting it. The less members of the strike team, the higher all steps increase. Oh. That's interesting. He's just a one-man army. Okay, a good piece of that right there. All I need to remember is that one kill wants to be left alone.
Stay calm. Lend us a hand. I won't give up. Gonna be okay. What to do? I can help. Number 14, beginning movement. There's still hope.
What am I doing?
There. Did I? No chance. Gotta keep my spirits up. Just watch. Hit. Gotcha.
I'll try.
Don't me. Enemy threat range.
Sure, I can get both. Come on.
Come on! Yeah! You like that?
Okay, what's the plan?
Enemy threat range.
Don't screw with me! That do it? You're scrapped.
I ought to be used to fights by now. Chew on this! Got him!
I need to think things through. I'm ready. Enemy destroyed. I'll take them down quick. Number 14. We can do this. Beginning movement, right? Focus. Lend us a hand.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Okay, what's the plan? Number 21, on the move.
I'm right here! Yeah! That's what you get!
What to do? Gonna be okay. Definitely. Number 17, moving. What's the situation? Yes. Yes, I hit.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Ha! Nice!
We will not lose. We must win. I won't give up.
I ought to be used to fights by now.
Confirmed termination of warning. Daimo signatures identified. Preparing to intercept.
Oh shit.
Initiating tactical analysis.
Hijiyama-kun, use the phase plasma EMP. The flying kaiju will lose control and drop out of the sky.
Good for me, but what if...
How do I...
Oh.
fight I can't win. Come on! How's that?
I won't let you. Attack land. I did it. Number 15, moving out. Your target.
Number 14.
We're sitting ducks here.
Focus.
Enemy threat range.
Lend us a hand.
No fight I can't win. Ha! That do it?
We must survive. Initiating shield. Thank you. Gotta do something. Hold up! Get it! I can help.
Hello. Alright. Let's get away from me a way to get both of them. Come on! Oh, whatever.
A hit, yes. Goodbye.
Confirmed termination of Terra Carrier Diamond.
Hey, it went down, but
There's still another in the air.
Okay, let's do this. No fight I can't win. Number 21 on the move. Okay, what's the plan?
what do I do?
Okay, let's do this.
Sentinel
I
number
need to
21.
think.
Defensive mode active.
Okay, what now?
What's the situation?
They're like any other punks. They ought to be used
I
to
can help.
no
What's the situation? I'll just... help.
Number 10,
What do
moving
I
out.
do? I've got to do this. There's still hope. Take that. Got it. One down.
They ought to be used to fights by now. I'm right here. Get bent!
Gonna be okay. Definitely. I'll beat you. Hit! Take that!
I'll try. Class is in session. Yeah! See ya!
We must survive.
Where's the enemy? Huh?
Confirmed termination of
Okay,
Terra
there we
Carrier.
go.
Aegis activation confirmed. The terminal is now completely sealed off.
We did it.
They've changed targets. The next...
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'll be dismounting the Sentinel temporarily.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
We don't need orders to kick some ass. Sentinel, activate. You can relax, kids. I'm back in the fight.
I won't be long. I'll leave the rest to you.
Fine then. Let's roll, Yuki-chan.
We made it. Is everyone okay? Thank goodness.
Wow. The sentry guns really kick some... they pack some punch. That's right. Oh, I didn't see that condition. Oh, no. generation, third generation only. Okay.
Sorry. Can't do much like this. I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready.
The Eerie is very much a support character, I think. Gilderman is pretty good.
You want me to go?
The more members on the strike team, the higher Jura's stats increase. Okay. Even if Minami attacks after Miura, attack increases. If Kisaragi's on the strike team, WT's recovery speed increases. Oh.
No problem. Okay.
Furisaka or Yakushiji are in the strike team, increase all stats. So you want to put those two together. Gotcha.
Moving out. Let's roll.
Let's go. On to the next wave.
So I think after this battle, I'm probably done.
Okay.
I'm just getting even more tired splitting my attention between things.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I haven't even
The
eaten
second
yet.
generation Sentinels are more heavily armed than other
Oh,
models.
good.
They're well over
Thank you,
2,000 tons, so careful where you step. Don't want to crash through some underground structure. The fusion reactor on it is pretty heavy, but its energy output is off the charts. Enough that it can power a plasma arc fusion cutter. Once you know how to use that, you'll be slicing up kaiju like a knife through butter.
Their original purpose was to break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings. Of course they'd be heavy, but in a close-quarters fight, that 1,300-ton grip strength will come in handy.
Second generation models are linked to a squad of support units, too. They'll respond to distress calls. If you can figure out the best time to use them, you might just turn the tides of battle.
I don't know if I can remember all that.
What can I do? Back me up!
We will not lose. Take that!
What's optimal? How's this? Where are they?
Well, I guess.
Shield them! Thanks. I won't back down.
I can do this.
Enemy on the move. Where are they? Enemy not. I won't back down. Number 19. Commence movement. Where are they? Target confirmed. A hit! Enemy unit destroyed.
Okay. We must survive. I've got you now. Yes!
Picking up enemy heat signatures.
Signatures from above.
How's this? What now? Gotta think.
Sentinel number 13. Defensive
So,
mode
what's my
active.
next move? Let's turn this around. So, what's my next move? Number 16.
Better put on
moving
a
out.
show for Yuki-chan.
This is all pretty freaky.
What now? Stay calm. I
Number
can
16. Moving out. Think things through.
What's our plan? Take that! Got one! That easy.
We will not lose. There! Got it! Enemy
What's
spotted.
optimal?
Signatures from above.
Locked on. Good. Signal online. Get out fast!
I can do this.
Enemy threat range.
Let's turn this around. Number 16, moving out. This isn't so hard. Yeah. They fell
I
back.
can't mess this up.
Incoming heat signatures from above.
Back me up!
I need to think things through. I'm ready. Did I?
I won't back down. Leave it to me. Did I get it? Take
Are you
this!
pretending targeted?
Enemy threat range.
stand a chance. Take that!
I need to think things through. Did I? No chance.
Okay. Back me up!
Enemies closing in fast.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Man, we've got it rough. Number 20, moving out.
This isn't so hard. They felt that.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
That's so good.
Try this. Nice. What's optimal? Shields up. Thanks.
We must survive. I'm ready. Got it.
Are all of the combat missions available right at the start? Or like, do you have to? Well, obviously you probably have to beat them one after another, but like, could you not do the story and only do the combat and beat the game, or is the story locking out some of the final battle missions?
I don't know.
Did I get it?
What now? What can I do?
Sentinel number 13.
Hope I can pull my weight.
Defensive mode active.
Here goes. Nailed it.
There's still hope. We must win. We will not
How do
lose.
you get through the shield anyway? No one's won.
I've got you now. Did I?
Yeah, that was very effective.
So, what's my next move? I'll show you. Was that okay? Yes!
Next move. Here's the plan. Number 22, advancing.
I won't back down. They don't stand a chance. A hit!
Man, we've got it rough. Number 20, moving out. Optimal. Next move. Number 22, advancing.
There! Got it!
Hope I can pull my weight. Try this. Bullseye. I got it.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed. Aegis activated. Surrounding two.
Good job.
Oh, jeez, that's not good. I found Miwa-chan with the drone. You found her? Ah, that's a relief. No, listen. Miwa-chan's heading right for the next terminal. What? Miwako, what are you doing? That girl has no sense of direction. We can't just leave her. I'm gonna go meet up with her. We'll make sure she runs somewhere safer. We're counting on you.
Where's Kisaragi? Where did she just run off to?
Well,
Kisaragi, what's your status? Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe.
Chihiro.
Is it?
Yeah, that was Chihiro.
That's the last of them, right?
Pretty sure. They did double check out Chihiro's profile.
I mean, they won't really tell us.
Well, I mean, it'll show the picture of Chihiro. Right?
Yeah, but it won't show us that other picture. 4th generation. I fucked up. God damn it.
Okay. Check the mystery file of Chihiro.
Alright,
yeah, that was Chihiro.
It could just be another little girl, I don't know.
That looks exactly the same. Because they're definitely just reusing assets. I don't know. That's Chihiro, and I don't know why she's been time traveling too. Unless, I guess they could be fighting in... Wait, what time is the fight? Is that 1945, or is that 1985?
1985.
So Chihiro has been upwarped.
Alright, so we're 8 hours in now. And still a lot more game to go by the looks of it. Alright, I guess we'll end the stream here. I need to get a bite to eat myself. Thank you, everybody, Lobo, and thank you to everybody watching the stream and watching the vlog. Be sure to give us feedback, let us know what you think, and don't spoil the game for us. Very important. Alright, so tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Wario Land for my new Wario Wednesday initiative. I'm going to be...
Right, the Wario Tuesday.
Tuesday for most of the world. Yeah, I'm going to be playing through all the Wario Land games. I'm starting with Wario Land, or otherwise known as Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land. Yeah, I've actually never played through the first Wario Land before, so that'd be good.
Was this on the Super Nintendo or the Game Boy?
Game Boy.
Okay. Was there a Super Nintendo Wario game?
No. Well, there was it's like Wario's Woods, I guess. And I think there was a Mario and Wario, which is like a puzzle game. I think I've never really played it.
Actually, did Game Boy or Super Nintendo come out first?
Game Boy, I think. Pretty sure it was Game Boy.
Interesting.
Anyway, yeah, so Wario Land tomorrow, same time, 10 AM AEDT. See you there. Catch you later, guys.